system, say people campaigning for Brahim Diaz to be the African player or best player of the year. And I think, frankly speaking, if even that agenda is being pushed into existence, it is a disrespect to African football. And I have my reasons for saying that. Said DNT Brahim Diaz, and at the end of the year, he being African best player of the season. It is a total disrespect if that thing comes into existence. The reason being, we are in a year African football so I'm talking about the African Cup of Nations so and also club football and so also. In this why the year you bring national team football and club football, no, it is a combination of the two. And the best player amongst the people and I say players on board, no. But where this one, I think with the people that comes into mind when we mention the African player of the year, no. I think only one particular person and a fitting well into the category of playing better in the national team and also playing better in the air club side, which is Ademola Lookman. And the reason I'm saying that, if I'm to go further, say be a man for better than Mechanasi here. You see, Ademola Lookman, so African player of the year, Ademola Lookman, the likes of Wilfred Okoboniface, Raheem Diaz, Amanfo Bonidin, Ubeka Mohamed Salah, Aubameyang, Mo William Troost-Ekong, the African best player in the AFCON, no, or Nosusni Ohonom Kudus Mohamed. All these players, no, you mentioned their names. But so here at the end, clearly you feel said the names that comes into mind, no, and your munyan fit well in the category of say EFA player or performer war our national side. As a performer war our club side, no. Players need you know be and one team fit into that bracket with the exception of Abrante friend Ademola Lookman. The reason I'm saying that in here, so far I Abrante friend Boniface, Aubameyang, Brahim Diaz, Troost-Ekong, Mone Salah Mona, or Munyana fall on one side. On the side, he say that or perform well on the club side, and also perform well on the national side. The first one, Victor Okoboniface. If not for one particular reason, I think Victor Okoboniface would have been the direct compatriot and Ademola Lookman ever compete. But so back at time African Cup of Nations never basono. Victor Okoboniface got injured into representing Nigeria in the AFCON. And let's not forget Nigeria went all the way to the final in the AFCON. It took the host nation, which is Cote d'Ivoire, and the team tournament nisi or Monaso. And so it clearly tells you that Boniface will be and go all the way to the final and also be 17 place just like Ademola Lookman here because we are Boniface the kind of performance he had with Bayer Leverkusen, which is in the club side, was exceptional. An exceptional performance into a one-sided performance. How they will compete in this competition and I say in this awards which is Bayer Leverkusen. Because Bayer Leverkusen last season about 34 games, actually 21 goals. Let's not forget he was playing in a team. Xavi Alonso was many player back who couldn't hold him aboard the entire season. About 34 matches in every year. Always rotational policy. We had the Sure. We saw the likes of Florian Versa. No, the entire team no urban home. We saw Onunumpono edu baby are not net na bench. The goalkeeper Jonathan Tah, Edmond Tasoba, every one of them no rotating, but he was able to play 34 games for Leverkusen last season. Enya 21 goals. Let's not also forget, he got injured getting to the latter part of the season. Won all the games, Nibi, and he missed out on a lot of games, but yet he was able to grind air by Leverkusen. These results are no exceptional when it comes to club side. But then the national team he was missing, and the only team Fanim Bejnaho with solely air by Leverkusen performance or the mind. You talk of Obiti say Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Let's not forget Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. You see, people don't talk about him because nobody team by Olympique de Marseille. The national team team by Gabon. Were they able to perform in the AFCON? No. And when you talk of the club side and so on, a team Marcel, do they make some waves in the European scene and a derby? But if you look at the individual performance of a brand here, your friend Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, clearly you see, Sanke about Brahim Diaz. I didn't hear me cited this example, no. Brahim Diaz dina Bono. Sanke about Brahim Diaz there. Sanke club assembly. But let's look at Aubameyang, the performance with Olympique de Marseille. He was able able to grind Olympique de Marseille 51 games and score 30 goals in last season.
Sure.
This Olympique de Marseille team, Pierre America Bamiango, Bianin say, why referee system, say, cry there, or call Acacia. Our Saudi Arabia League in him. So clearly it tells us no Bien say was faded out of the system. But last season he played for Olympique de Marseille and got 30 goals and also 11 assists. Not just a goals plus assists no double numbers. Sure. Okabo 41 goal contribution no last season. So clearly it tells you the enfant of class be a League One Bakasi more for. Let's not forget the Europa League, he was the leading top scorer. About 13 games, shared 10 goals in the Europa League, getting 3 assists in the Europa League. So clearly it tells you say on also
13.
Yes,
13
goal contribution was because 10 goals and 3 assists in 13 games or more in the Europa League. This is a European and I say UEFA competition and what team perform it this way. So clearly it tells you say on so no estande when we are talking about the kind of enema Brahim Diaz a man for Bonidino, or they are also to one man, William Trustekong, who was just the best player in the AFCON Air course. He was the one. He was also the captain for Nigeria. He led them to the final, and in the final, he was the one who opened the scoring for Nigeria. Was that not it?
Yeah.
So clearly, you could see, say, no, and can also make you a name in there because once, you want national tournament, also on the African terrain, upon all the big names, Africa could boast of the likes of Mohamed Kudus, Mohamed Salah, Koulibaly, Victor Osimhen, Boniface, Lukman, you say, a branch of friend William Trustekong, and they're the best player. And it clearly tells you saying console a bigger say in there. But on also so far now, opinion, you must say team Ben on about PLK Thessaloniki, 22 games do Timmy Boy, making just a single assist. One should go do so a defender in Tenuan fan judge, but at least may candy a move beyond say one should go beyond farmer PLK. Emma, just a single assist, no, yeah. And this season, no crashers, but just 2 games, and what's a free PLK Thessaloniki, I see I'm no casino or alcohol, or Saudi Arabia League in him. Almost so I'm league in the bottom who be a more pro relegation into our no so no so we are shifted and no perform more national side no and konya club side be so but on no club side there just like Boniface or club side or the national side Obeko be to say Aubameyang or club side or the national side. William Trustekong so also on national side but the new club side. But with all these players now Salah so won't be. Let's not forget last season Liverpool did not perform well, but Salah so numbers it was exceptional. Though say be and yet the men can say the level of not raising the standard in their could but at least he was able to perform well. Kudus Mohamed Moon now honum. Let's not forget that. Mimo didn't chess on so and stand it or stand but also no with club side and a perform war the national side we saw what Ghana did those on no buy and in the game or both Mikel 2 goals against an almighty Egypt but was it enough no into also the Nakoya club side but one particular player penny oka club side or oka national side or Ademola Lookman.
Can someone make a case for Frank Yanekesi?
Frank Kessie Frank Kessie also performed very well. AFCON
because AFCON he or drive. Yeah.
That's very true. That's very true. But on say no Ibrahim Sangare and then omude Mas Allen Gradel mu nasa beshim. People were thinking say Gradel mu nko out. But Omubo 1-2 year omu say he will be important. So Cote d'Ivoire national team now.
That's obeshemu no. Obeshemu no.
Yeah.
Gradel mo ne.
Yeah, Gradel mo no. Yeah.
Gradel ne we ma yebo mudi ni.
Yeah, I understand.
I think I'm in a no free bench.
Yeah, I understand.
The integral person, constant.
I understand the point you are making. It is
what I say, constant for them.
You could also
I remember
make
their game against was it Mali?
Yeah,
Mali. No, Mali they can't share.
I think it was in the quarterfinal or so.
Yeah. Normally coach
I think it was in the quarterfinal or semi-final. I've forgotten. That game, yeah, I remember. So yeah, that's very true.
Now, that game, you see, Kessie was on top, and then Mitmaker said it was that game crown. And every coach for no convictions after
yeah. Says that time no pam coach na the assistant coach ni be take over. You see, you can make a case for Frank Kessie. But Frank Kessie dey no so be Aubameyang when Boniface ni Trustekong with the club side no dey na best stand for Abrante friend Frank Yannick.
Jubeji Afcon just say club and country combined.
And yes club Ebeji by force a club and country, but at the season, you bought national assignment as a club, so the no, you cannot do away with one. As any me, you the combination of the two. What did they mention? I say, Zankanya, say,
now club no one perform.
Ubet me ajo, but then Ebasa obi ebe perform our club side national side overtake you. What did they mention? I say, until ubet me and your ubia obe perform war our Afcon no. I'll be born this own team the African best player. But being so perform more Afcon as perform more club side into a mummy no one befano. Obi the ebe one sided, but with the other obinya two nina. That is where a Madumola Lookman assembly bem no. Onim bibi. Kaka.
Let's say yes, yeah. You bet me, I translate here and also the about Ballon d'Or.
Oh, yeah. It's a sanity. Sanity. Oh, you see, I will come to that. I will come to that. There's a particular reason for it.
National club side, Vinny performs excellently. Yeah. But you see, at national team level,
I will come to that.
Okay,
I will come to that. You see, the reason why I talked of Ademola Lookman, so no, I don't think that there should be any competition.
Okay, for the Afcon.
So where list the screen is here with the players there. No, I think say on no penny the only player who to me perform exceptionally well. Our club side and also national side. So for club side now, let's not forget Atlanta. And he went all the way to the final, and also at the final, no, or no pay any player or time team needed seen and also aboard that hat trick in the final. At the Atlanta, breaking the winning streak of Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen. Exactly. 51 games, but it took Atlanta, a team which was led by on that day, led by Ademola Lookman. Ne hat trick any team here, and they say I'm not say Ballon d'Or no, nominations number.
Yes.
Nominations number. No, said the only African player woman. No, I have granted Ademola Lookman out of the 30-man list. I had Mola Lookman, and I had the only player, and I say the only African player. Also had the also two on ma. Odim say so far the Nigerian players are some time ago near Timmy Bo Mudin say ye can Ballon d'Or no mutimi de bem no. Ubenya obi ti say Jejo Okocha, ubenya Daniel Amokachi. So kai these names no Bobo I know so be kai pa. Fini the George, Kanu Mwanku, Victor Ikpegbamo, Sandy Olise, and then the recent one Victor Osimhen. All these people, no said they were being African. Make us a Ballon d'Or no for African. No, it was a branch friend Victor Osimhen, OD8, which was in the 2023 season. Was added up to so clearly you could see it is a big achievement. And Ademola Lookman or the club side, also they go all the way to be nominated as part of the African and as a world best players because over here last season out of the 45 games he wasn't mainly the manner now at Atlanta Minka so they go to for goals because at that time Gianluca Scamacca was there. Let's not forget that. Gianluca Scamacca, he was the one and only lead team, and also minus. So the go 2 points in when they are looking for goals. It wasn't Ademola Lookman, but he was able to perform and score 17 goals, giving out 9 assists as a winger. So it tells you the kind of performance Onyaye. Also, they are not one about African competition. Boy, Nigeria went all the way to the final. Yes. He played every game on boy, and I think it was only one game, and I'm not only present in that game. And Onya 3 goals, SIA 1 assist for Nigeria. So clearly it tells you say, or performing extremely well, and what the club side performance granted a name in the Ballon d'Or list.
Okay.
Osaba national team side. Osa leading the team. Now the team now no woman. Near was Samochuku Ezemo Victor Osimhen now honomo. But he was the one drew a new honoma. No, the go-to person. No more rely upon for chances creation and also scoring of goals. And to where clearly Ademola Lookman there, the two sides, which is the national and the club side, of it imperfectly well. I say all these players now I can't want them no. And Brahim Diaz at the end and they make a name for and I say a case for Brahim Diaz opinion. So clearly for me, I think it's Brahim Diaz and son or more Canadian. Because of near affiliation with Real Madrid, Madrid Edge La Liga, Madrid SRJ Champions League, or more performing extremely well. Though you could also make a case for him so where with all the players available, Madrid team he was able to make 44 appearances for Madrid, scoring 12 goals and also making 8 assists. It's clearly also in the case, but then where Air Stars Unyai for Real Madrid now, it is not encouraging. He was always a player of free bench na beba games nimu. And clearly you could see say Ademola Lookman our club side, he performed better than Brahim Diaz, and also on the national side, no,
right.
he performed better. So for me, I think that this time around, the African best player, no, there shouldn't be any debate about it. Minim the BC but I think it's open. See, baby, Ademola Lookman on the man. I think it's African football. Not seriousness, no. I think it's anywhere fair. Frankly speaking, that is me say on that.